Good morning, guys. Who do we have up on the screen? Who is this image of? Young Thug. Is that Young Thug?
Yeah.
Positive.
Yeah.
Okay. Now tell me about the nature. It's kind of hard to see. I'll turn off the front and back of the light so you can see. Besides the content of this photograph, what is the nature of this photograph? What is that photograph? What type? It's a portrait, yeah, but that's kind of the content. What about how it looks? Is it black and white?
No.
Is it grayscale?
No.
What's the difference between black and white and grayscale?
It can be colored.
What's that?
Colored.
Well, sort of. Black and white has only black or white. Grayscale has black and then every iteration of that color until it changes completely to white. So grayscale, black, moving to slightly less dark, gray, slightly less dark, slightly less dark, medium gray, lighter, lighter, lighter till you get to white. So it's from black all the way to white. That's grayscale. Where black and white is only black or white. So I'm going to show you a portrait of not a similar artist, but an artist nonetheless. This is Jean-Michel Basquiat. This is a portrait that was done in celebration of Black History Month and displayed outside in the hallway. But this was completed by performing digitally first some work on a portrait of Jean-Michel Basquiat, full color, much like this. And the image was changed from full color to grayscale, then to just black or white. And there's a process that you have to do to make that happen. So I'm going to show you, then we're going to get some volunteers to run a digital drawing tablet and a drawing pen. I'm going to show you how to do that, those volunteers that want to try. So when we talk about grayscale, it's anywhere in the continuum from black all the way to white. That's grayscale. So that's the first thing that we're going to do to this portrait. We're going to change it from color, okay, pay attention, we're going to try this. Let's see, image adjust, desaturate. Cool, so I took all the color. All the color's gone, it's just grayscale, right? Or is it black and white? It's grayscale. It's grayscale. It's a full line of grays. If the photograph is exposed properly when it was scanned in, let's say that it's a black and white photograph or a grayscale photograph to begin with, if it's exposed properly, you'll see some white, some pure white, and you'll see some pure black and everything in between if it's exposed properly. So this is indeed grayscale. So now, through the magic of a computer application that works with imagery, we're going to change this from grayscale to black and white. So let's see if we can make that happen. So now you can see how it's changed from a full color photograph to a grayscale photograph to a black and white photograph. So how does the computer think? How does it judge? I'm going to turn the lights on. 3, 2, 1. How does it judge what's going to be white or black? How does it do that? What it does is on that same continuum from black to white, grayscale in between, what it does is it knows the midpoint, the middle gray. It knows the middle gray. And I've drawn a little image up here on the board. To understand this. So here's grayscale, black all the way to white. And the computer, when you ask it to create a black and white image out of grayscale, it says, okay, let me take a look at this. Let me see what lies to the left, the darker side of the threshold, what lies to the right, the lighter side of the threshold. Anything that is to the left of this threshold, it makes black. Anything over here, even the lightest area right in here of this darker side, the lightest area of the darker side, it's gonna make black. Everything over here on the right side, on the lighter side, the white and lighter grays, it's gonna make white. So it's either black or white. So every pixel, Adobe Photoshop, Procreate, various graphics programs like this, they work with pixels. They determine what every pixel is going to look like. Now, so let's get our screen back down again. And I'm going to return this image back to full color, and then I'm going to show a lucky volunteer that's interested in learning a little bit more about this, how to change it from full color imagery to grayscale to black and white. So would anybody want to volunteer to sit up here and run? I don't know if y'all are ready for this. Are you ready? Are you ready to handle it? Can you handle a graphics tablet and a pen?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
I hold in my hand firmly but delicately a Wacom graphics tablet and a Wacom pen that works with a graphics tablet. It's got like a silicone tip on it. You can't write with this thing. You can only use it on this Wacom digital tablet. So let me get it plugged back in. I wanted to show it to you just to make sure you're ready. You say you're ready. Okay, who wants to volunteer to do it first? Do we have a volunteer? Do I get to pick somebody? All right, I'm gonna pick somebody then. Come up, Jamia.
Okay.
Come on. Just like this.
Are you cold?
You're gonna be doing this.
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna time you. 3, 2, 1, go. You did it already? You think you can do better than her?
Is she outlining or?
I think she's an ace at this type of thing. Okay, we get to, you desaturate it? Okay, now, let's go to image, adjust, and then go to brightness contrast. Cool, that'll work. Now go to filter, and then the first one down should work. Okay, click it. Okay, good. That's got us halfway there. Excellent job, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give her a hand. You saw none of that, but it was brilliant. Brilliant work. So I will now, if you're ready, I will now put the outstanding artwork that Jamia completed up on the screen for all to see. You see, she did an excellent job. Now we need a second volunteer. A second volunteer to operate a Wacom digital drawing tablet and a Wacom pen. So if you think you're ready, if you doubt your mental abilities or your strength, don't volunteer. You ready? Yeah. How's now, ladies and gentlemen? Let's give him a hand. The great Kyle Sean Morgan. Come on up here. So I'll tell you what, let's pull this thing down just for a second. Just give me that so we can see it up on the screen. Okay, cool. So go ahead and have a seat, and I'll hand this to you. So you're gonna lean this in your lap a little bit, right about like that. Now here's this thing. You're gonna be amazed at this. So what you can do is paint out, see these little things right here? This is painting white right now. So you can just paint them out like that. See these little pieces of detritus? Go ahead and paint out what you want to paint out. If you make mistakes, just let me know. See your way. So paint out anything you need to paint out. All right, now let's see. I'll tell you what. See his dread. Is that dreadlock there? Is that dread? What we can do is see everything. Let me show you how to do this. So to choose a color on the screen, hit Alt, click. You can increase the size a little bit. Paint this out, sets them back. But you want that red. All right, excellent job, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Towshon Morgan, let's give him a hand. Phenomenal work. Excellent work.
What'd you do?
Now I'm about to show you the great Towshon Morgan latest masterpiece. Hang on just a second. Get ready.
Six, that's one.
So there we go. There it is. That's where we're at right now. Okay, cool. So I've made that adjustment. Okay, guys. So our next step, we are going to trace what we did. We got Young Thug in black and white. So the next step is we're going to trace what we got on the screen. And there's nothing wrong with tracing. Professional illustrators, professional artists use tracing. Why trace? Why not do like a grid method and take 5 hours to figure out exactly where everything is? Any ideas?
time management?
Time management. What if you did this for a living?
You would take forever.
Yeah, if you really did the grid method and got everything exactly where it was supposed to be, if you just kind of use your eye, it would take 5 hours. And if you're a professional, time is money. So this tracing method cuts down on time. So we're going to put this up on the whiteboard, project onto it Young Thug in black and white, and I'll need a volunteer to help trace it. Do we have a volunteer to help trace Young Thug? Jamia, come on up. Jamia's got quick hands today. So we're going to put her right here.
Oh, never mind.
I explained this to you before.
You got a pencil, Jamia?
No.
Come on up. Let me find one. So trace it lightning, and everywhere, when you're done, everywhere there's a black area, put a little tiny X. Don't press down real hard. But come on around. Where we got this bad boy.
There. It doesn't feel like it's cold right now. So just. Again, it's like that. You feel that breeze. And yeah. Like every time I feel something.
Friends, Jamia has done an excellent portrait. Check it out. It's traced. The shapes are traced. Need it quiet. Need it quiet. Need it quiet. Now all we need to do is add some paint. So I need it quiet. And I need some volunteers to come up and help paint this thing. I got some brushes up here. I got pigment. I got water. We'll just all group around it and lay it in place. I can take some of this off. So Madison, did you say you were gonna help paint? Come on, grab a brush. We're only painting one color. Jamia, Towshon, come on up, grab a brush.
just did one.
No, you're doing this. Cause I know that you got the ability since you did that, the digital part so well. Yeah, come on up. Come on. Brush everywhere, it's like right in here. Now let me show you guys. Let me show you a technique. Get a smaller brush and like to where the edges are, put your thumbs down so you can do this properly. Where the edges are, do like this.
We'll call you. I'll call you.
Carefully, carefully, carefully. Just come around there. Make that happen.
Yeah, you can call me.
Edge it out. And then right here, bigger brushes, you can just paint, slap the paint on there. But all around, be real careful. Like that. Yeah, paint where the X's are. This goes.
Mr. Hayes?
When you just tiny it, yeah. You can do all the edges. Yep, go ahead. Let me borrow that for just a second. So this crosses in here.
That's the one I hope.
This crosses in here. Have that. Be sure to spread it out. Spread the paint out, guys. So it's not. What's that? That's white. I'm sorry, that's black. Yep. Yep. And these are artistic portraits. So if you don't know exactly where something goes, you can make a good guess and just go with it. Which of the images projected on the whiteboard is a binary black and white illustration? Just two colors. Which one? There could be more than one. Which one is the black and white? All of them except the third one. That's exactly right. I thought I had you. I thought I had you on that one.
You really
No, everything I haven't. Yeah.
Wait, everything with the X.
Young Thug would be so proud.
Oh.
Anybody know his phone number?
Oh no.
He in jail.
In jail?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Ooh, what for?
Oh man.
Sucks.
Ah, shucks.
Guys, I need it quiet. We got two. We got two. Got a quick assessment for you, friends, out of stuff we just went over. It has to do with the portrait that we just painted, okay? So I'm going to pass these out. Need you to put away all of your phones. Need you to put it away. Put your phone away. Put your phone away, guys. Put your phone away. And we'll knock this out right quick. Okay, painters need you to finish what you're doing. Take this assessment. Okay, guys, as you wrap up your test, hand them to me. I hope you enjoyed this lesson on high contrast, binary, black and white portraits. Ladies and gentlemen, Young Thug! Young Thug! What do you think? There it is. You all did this. Nice work. Now hold that camera level for me. Look crooked. I'm crooked. Hold it level. There we go. Young Thug. Fourth period. Awesome.